We are going to start standard 8 English medium English subject first unit landscape. There you can see that picture. It is drawn by Kanu Patel. He draws that picture in a clear way, means that vivid way. The picture from you can find out a lot of things, means you can learn a lot of things that. So it is mentioning that it's a season, rainy season. School-going children holding umbrellas, some of them, and others moving slowly. So mostly the children likely to the first beginning of the time that rainy season, each and everyone likely to play in rainwater, and same situation is showing that Kanu Patel chose that vivid picture for you to understanding that what's the way that we are enjoying the rainy season. So starting this, the poem Water Dance reads about different forms of water. That you know that water coming to earth, that after it is forming that a different way of work. Some people say that water is one way or one thing, but others says that water is many. That is in terms of its various forms. Whenever it flows downward, means there is rain is raining, that the time it flows downward, that the time the forms of movement it is separated and divided, and we can say that in a different form. Water exists ever since the beginning of the world, and it keeps on its continuous cycle. Water falling on from the sky, it falls on the earth, and again it sunlight falling on it, it's evaporate and forming when it's going up. At that time, it is mixed with dust and smoke, and it is forming the clouds. That again it condensation forms it falling down on the earth. Some days it falls from the sky. That the time we call that it is a rain. Some days water flows down in the large amount. It keeps on tumbling down and down over the rocks. Tumbling down means it is rolling down. Whenever falling down, it is tumbling or rolling on the rocks and covered with mosses through the forest shadows. When coming downward, and it is movement coming to slowly position, that it is settled down in a place and it start to rocks or the stones on that way for a continuous way, that the water located in a for a longer period, that the time the rocks will be covered with the mosses. That you know that in your own language you can see that it's a leaf. So then again this form of water is the mountain stream. Whenever it coming to downward, it is slowly moved. It will be settled in the steepy place or that flowing area. That the time we will call that mountain stream. First position falling from the sky, that the time we are calling it's rain, and second position we are calling it a mountain stream. Again it falling on that time of coiling form. It's a coiling means it's a spiraling way. It's round and round, and at the foot of the mountain, this form of water is known as a waterfall. The highly placed from falling down, and at the moment it is a coiling or a spiraling way. That the time we can call it means the rain is for water. We will be calling that a waterfall. High raised place or a stone cliff from it is falling down. That the time we can call that the waterfall. Again, that the next form of in the shadows of the mountain, water collect. When it falling down, that the time the shade of the big trees, that the time it is still and deeper. Rain raining after it is flowing to downward in a located, that means water will be comes to located. It will be not moving. That in the still position, that still and deep, that the time it fills and overflows. Overflows means that brimming, that when it comes to a limited excess of water will be coming to, it will be flowing. Then these forms of water is a lake. The water will be comes to settle under in a deep place. That time we will call that water is lake. Next form is the water winds through broad and golden valleys, and along with its cover it is joined by streams and creeks. Water winding through that. Winding means it is flowing here and there that a zigzag manner. It is flowing towards that golden valleys, means between two mountains, between the low lying area, that is valleys, and it is flowing into course. Course means it's a movement, and it is joined with the streams and creeks. Creeks means that in high mountains there that in the between small opening like that will be known as creeks. With their joining, it grows ever widen. Whenever it joined with the creeks and streams, this river or this rainwater will be comes to broader and deeper. This form of water is the river. When it's joined with the other sources, that the time this water will be known as it's an excessive way of water flowing to downward. That the time it is known as a river. Then again, water passes through the gaps. That means the gateway between the high stone cliffs and leaving the land behind, and the waves of it cool silver moonlight shines and dances. This form of is known as a sea. Means excessive way of water it comes to flowing downward on the high stone cliffs, and it is leaving that land, means it is flowing for a continuous way. And the waves of it cool, means waves it is coming. You know that whenever we are knowing about waves, that the time it is in the moonlight, the water will be rising up and down, and this, when shining of the moonlight, that the time it is known as a sea. And the last part it is mentioning water is torn upward by warm sunlight. When the sun traces its bright light, the surface of the sea, that water will becomes to warm. That the time it is white silver droplets of air. It is moving up and movement there. That the time it is in the silver way of and it stays there for a time being, and then it appears. This form of is known as mist. Above the surface of the earth, that the sea, then it is start to evaporating form like that. We can't see that clear at opposite side. It is a translucent form. That the time we can known as which one? Mist. So here some words for you to know it. That water moving that the time, that the wave form, that is known as which one? To flow or a wave like that, that is cascade. Next, tumble means tumble down or fall down. It hit to some other objects and it is falling down. Another one is mentioned already, that moss. Moss means a small green or yellow plant, that we can say that especially that the green plant is known as which one? Moss. It is forming for a longer period. It stands so still for a longer period, that water or settle in a place. That the time only that which one is forming moss. Next one is cliff. Cliff means that the rock height placed. A high area of a rock with a steep side, that will be known as which one? Cliff. Then spiraling, already I mentioned there that curving around a central point of curving way of, means in coil way of round and round, that is mentioned spiraling. Next one is palisades. Palisades means a high steep cliffs, especially top of the mountain, that is it is steep place, it is flowing towards that sea like that, especially along the river or by the ocean or the sea. There we can see that which one? Palisades. It's a line like that only. The next one is veil. Veil means you know that it's a transparent way of one, a transparent covering to hide. That something is we can hiding place, that is it's a translucent way of it. It's not clear, but little bit we can see that. Next one is mist. Mist is a cloud or a droplets of water in the air just above the ground. It we can one word we can say that it's a fog. That is also above the earth. It's a little bit above. That place in the mostly wintry season or winter season we can see this which one? That the fog.